I want to take a second to talk about the power of CoinMarketCap.com. I've made other videos in the past, but I want to just do an update on why I think this is a very important site to go to on a daily basis, and how you can potentially use it to help you study the market, but also make decisions about which coins that you may want to get involved with and acquire. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I just want to tell you some of the things that I think about and speculate, and so that it might help you do your research. So with that being said, CoinMarketCap is one of the #1 exchanges and websites you can go to see all of the major coins that exist. And it's a huge database. It's all sorts of data you can find on there. You can find what are the top 100 coins. You can find their history, the prices. You can look at how much market cap they have, meaning how many coins are being circulated, how much money is being circulated on a daily basis. You can see the growth as it's happening on a minute by minute basis, if the coin is going up or down. You can see snapshots based on the history. So there's so many things you can do, guys. And so on there's a lot of tools. There's different ways you can look at the CoinMarketCap. So in one basic way, you can just look at it and just by looking at, first of all, the market cap itself on the very top, meaning how much money is in the overall market. Is it, in the beginning of 2017, I know there was about $20 billion in 2017. A year later, less than a year, at the end of 2017, there was about 800 billion. So we saw how big the market grew, and then there were things that happened with certain coins as those numbers grew. And you can look at Bitcoin dominance as well. Usually when Bitcoin dominance is at 50% or higher, that means the price of Bitcoin is usually also going through the roof. And these are the type of things you want to consider. And you also can give you an idea on how much money may be going into altcoins and versus Bitcoin. So all of these things you can study by looking at the patterns if you go to it. Now, there's also some tools on there. There's a toolbox you can click on that actually helps you convert any coin. So if you got a coin, let's say you got Ethereum, Ripple, or whatever you have, and you want to determine like how much is this worth? How much, like I know I got 0.0005, but what is that worth in dollar value? Well, there's a converter calculator right here under tools. Click on that. It'll show you how much you can convert to almost any coin on here. Also, there are some other tools where you can see things like which coins have the highest market caps, meaning they have the largest amount of money that's in them. Then you can see which coin has the largest growth that day, or who's experiencing the biggest losses that day. And these information are important, especially if you're maybe a day trader. You might want to know, hey, which one has the biggest loss, and maybe I can trade that coin if it has a history of being much higher, if I think it was what they call oversold. Stuff like this you may want to consider. But also on that market cap, you can look at other things, like you can compare the US dollar price versus the Bitcoin comparison price. That's another thing you can do. And I'll show you how to do that as well. But overall, there's so many different ways. When you go here, I like it mostly because it has a lot of research. If you want to find the websites to these coins, you can find them there. The white paper, you can find them on the websites. If you want to see their social media pages and how active these companies are on social media, what's going on, you can find all of that information, or at least most of that, on CoinMarketCap.com. So it's so much information for research, for news, for charts, for history, as well as just pricing. I mean, this is one of the #1 sites that you want to be able to use for many different reasons. So we'll talk more in detail about different ways that you can use this, depending on what type of person you are and how you're trying to invest in other videos. But I just want to share this with you really quick. Make sure you subscribe to our other our pages, our social media pages, as well as like these videos that you see if you enjoy them. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Again, this is Moonwalker, aka the Crypto Stalker. Yes,